Hey everyone. Um, I just want to go through a couple quick things with you guys. Since we're struggling to get on the phone, I think that it's just important for me to just get this out to you in any way, shape, or form. So anyway, when you guys signed up, you got this consultant workbook. It's full of really great stuff, especially at the beginning, just about what we are, how we do it, some like tidbits about the Never List and things. But one of the big things in here is called the Quick Start Guide. And I would really love it if you guys would fill this out and get it back to me in any way, shape, or form. Just a screenshot is totally fine. But basically, it's just a way to plan out how much you plan on giving to this business, and to let me know. And it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be 30 hours a week. It can be 2 hours a week. It can be half an hour a week. It doesn't matter to me. I just think it's important for me to know and have like an understanding of what you plan on giving to it. Another thing is your why. Why are you doing this? What is most important to you, and that is driving you to take this job? So that's important too. And whys can evolve. Like it could start as like, I need to make a couple extra dollars. It could be because I want safer products for myself and my family. It could be because I've had a health scare and I'm really conscious about what I'm putting on my body. It could be anything. So just let me know that too. And then it kind of helps you delineate your goals and what those are. Again, just really helpful information for you and for me just to kind of get it out there. And then a lot of other good information in here. What I would suggest to you guys would be to plan a time and a date where you can have a launch social. And that could be like 3 or 4 girls sitting around a table and talking about safer stuff. It could be, kids running around, playing with makeup, just sharing what this is and what we're doing. I think that's a good way to just kind of jumpstart things. I know when I first started, I ended up having I had about 14 people over to my house on a Sunday afternoon. We had mimosas and some snacks, and it was probably a little more elaborate than it needed to be. It wasn't elaborate by any means, but it was something. And it was really, really successful, and it really got me more confident in what I was doing and how I was doing it. So suggest that you do that. There's a couple other forms that I want to show you. And I think I mentioned these in both of your welcome emails. The 100-person list, so this is the contact list. And you can find this behind the counter. And if you can't find it, let me know and I can send it to you. You can also just use loose leaf paper. But basically, it's a way for you to write down all the people that you are interested in reaching out to about this business. And for what reason? Do you think that they would be a great consultant? Do you think they would be a great host for a social? Do you think they would be just a good client? It's whatever you want it to be. Coming off of that, there is also this memory jogger, which goes through like triggering people that might be interested in learning more. And then this Frank's list is another one. Friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kids, friends, parents, and significant others. That's what Frank's stands for. So just ways to kind of jog your memory as to who to reach out to, because sometimes that can be a little tricky. And then I'm going to do let me show you start counting, and then I'm going to do a separate one on, hi, buddy. Sorry. Oh, I'm just talking. You want to come up here? So start counting. So if you guys heard or haven't heard, start counting is a incentive period that is your first 90 days within Beautycounter. And what it does is it gives you incentives to just basically maximizing your business potential and getting you started on a great foot. And anybody that completes any of these 3 milestones is like ultimately set up for success. It's not easy, but it's doable. I completed the first one and the third one, and they were a little bit different when I started 2 years ago. But so basically the first one, so let's see. Alyssa, you will be in your first month. And I believe, no, you have not completed that yet. So you're still in your first month. So first milestone will be where you're at here. So 1,250 in qualifying volume. So qualifying volume is sales to your clients or members or personal purchases. So all of that is combined into qualifying volume. So $1,250 in qualifying volume in this month, that's it. We'll get you $50 in cash and $100 in product credit. You don't have to complete that in order to move on to milestone 2, but it helps. And milestone 2 will start your next calendar month, so that will be June 1st. And that will be building your team. So this requires recruiting. The next 2 require recruiting. So what this means is $750 in qualifying volume. So again, your sales and your purchases. $1,500 in business volume. So you talk about business volume as like the summation of your team's volume. So Alyssa, say you got a new recruit, which would be mandatory for the second milestone. If you got a new recruit, their volume that they started with would go towards your business volume. And your business volume also still encompasses that qualifying volume that you already have on your own. Hold on, please. Couple minutes, okay? Couple minutes, please. And I'll get it for you, okay? And then that would get you $100, $150 in cash and $100 in product credit. So you need a recruit and some sales goals. And then the third one again is some sales goals: 500 in QV, 2,500 in business volume, and 250 in new volume. And new volume is a new consultant or a new client or a new member. And so those would be getting you $250 in cash and $100 in product credit. And if you complete all 3 of those, then you get like an extra $250 in cash, and you get one of these special gifts, and it's just really cool. And then, so Nicole, you are currently in your 3rd milestone. So what that would mean is that you would be needing that number 3, which would be getting 2,500 in business volume, which you were really close to that last month, and 250 in new volume and 500 in qualifying volume in a new recruit. So you just need to build your team a little bit more. So I say all this because there's an incentive trip that just launched, and it's basically surrounding new recruits and getting them promoted within that Start Counting program. So I think that's it for that. And I'm going to switch it over to another video.